Hey everyone, it's Richard with slimword.com, and today we've got something of an oddity to show you. Some of you may be familiar with things like card grading, and it happens with trading cards, it happens a lot with baseball cards, football cards. Any card basically that has a substantial amount of value is generally something that you may want to get graded. Like, for instance, one of the more valuable cards in Magic the Gathering is Black Lotus, or the various like Amber Mox, the cards like that, the Power 9s. Those cards are very rare, and so it makes sense, because they have such value, to go and get them graded. Well, some people, I don't know why, but they decide that they want to grade pretty much any card. Anyway, to kind of get to the point here, several years back, I bought sort of this package deal at a big box store, where it gave you X amount of packs, and then you also got like a special extra gift thing. Well, here is one of those gifts that I got. It was a graded card, and there it is. Now, I'm thinking kind of the same thing you guys are. This particular card, in case you're not, can really see it there, it's SDK 026, that is Starter Deck Kaiba. It's from the original starter deck. It's unlimited. It's not even a first edition, and it's been graded. 2001 Upper Deck, SDK 026, Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Monster, Legend, Mystical Genie of the Lamp, 9 mint. Yeah. And to be quite honest, I was looking over this card, and I can tell you right now, you probably can't see from the video, but this is not a 9. It's not a 9 at all. It's maybe an 8, maybe, because there are some things here on the corners and on the edges. This is from a company called Advanced Grading Specialists. Now, I'm familiar with PSA and a couple of others that are well known in the business for grading cards. And these guys, I tried researching them, and I did find some information eventually on the internet about them. Their website is down. It says here, advancedgrading.com. It no longer exists. It's not there. I also did a little researching as far as where the company is now. Apparently, they've gone under. They are no longer in business. So, as far as the legitimacy of cards like this, it's very questionable. Because honestly, I mean, whenever you get a card graded, it costs a certain amount of money to have it done. Now, through a company like PSA, if I remember correctly, the minimum cost to have a card looked at, graded, and stuck in one of these pretty little nifty hard plastics, minimum is $20. And that's if the card is below a certain amount of value. If it's a highly valued card, then it's going to cost you substantially more to get it graded. But of course, when a card is graded, it's usually, not only does it retain its value, but it sometimes also increases in value. So it kind of makes you wonder, why in the world would somebody grade this card? Was somebody just practicing? I mean, it made no sense. And here is the little kicker for y'all. I've got a second one. Neo the Magic Swordsman, Starter Deck Yugi 035, Neo the Magic Swordsman Light. And the interesting thing is, it's, again, this says 9 mint. This is not a 9. I mean, the centering is just bad, and there is noticeable wear on the back. On the front and the back, the centering is just terrible. These are not 9s. So I'm thinking to myself, maybe this is the reason that this company, Advanced Grading Specialists, is no longer around. Because apparently they'll give anything a 9. Even cards as common as these. These are common cards. Yeah, they're a little older, but they're not hard to find. In fact, there are probably millions of copies of each of these cards. And they've been reprinted several times over. So there's not really any value here. I mean, the card itself is worth a nickel, maybe? 5 cents? And that's being generous. I mean, this is a penny card. I don't understand why they would do this. It makes absolutely no sense. But yeah, these were the free gifts that came from a kind of gift box sort of, kind of thing that I purchased. I forget exactly how much I paid. I think it was something like $10, $12. But like I said, it came with a bunch of packs, and some of those packs were actually really good, but these little extra things were kind of weird. It was just, I don't know. And the thing is I've held on to them all this time, because I always thought, well, these are just oddities. I mean, who would do this? It doesn't make sense to me at all. The only thing I can think of is, like I said, somebody was trying to start up a grading company and decided, well, we got to start somewhere. So let's just grade anything we can. And that's exactly what they did. Because I can tell you right now, this plastic shell is probably worth more than the card that's inside here. Anyway, I just wanted to share this little story here with you. Really odd that these cards would be graded. Again, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Check out slimword.com. We've got contests on there. We also have a Discord. You can find that down in the description. And I will I will see you guys later as soon as I figure out what to do with these useless graded cards.